Hello there, it's me. I've changed my name from Lovosi Forex to Lovosi Charts. All right, so I'd love to welcome you to this video. It's awesome. It's been a while. There I am. Awesome. Yeah, I know it's been a while since you saw me and since I saw you, but I'm happy to be here to teach you about trading. I've been streaming a lot these past few days, so I haven't had time to create a video for you, where you actually get to see my face. All right, so I'm using TradingView. So shout out to TradingView. Shout out to my mentors, Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Matthew Creator, who wrote the book Rocket Stocks, and Tim Sykes, who wrote the book, who wrote the foreword to the book of the penny stock course guide, written by Jamil. So shout out to my mentors. And also shout out to you for watching this video because you want to take your trading education very seriously. So in this video, we're really just going to dive deep into price action, finding these stocks. First of all, I want to tell you that my trading approach is not aggressive. So meaning you will not expect a return within 2 days. Right? So at best expect a return in 2 weeks. All right, 2 weeks. So once you enter a period of what they call consolidation, right? So the price is just gonna move in the middle within a small range, right? I've forgotten. I think it's called a flag. Mm, it's called flag trading. Okay, so you just enter like a small period of consolidation before the price starts going up in your favor. So that's my trading style. So that's the reason why I always encourage you not to use margin, because I want you to first experience the trade and then decide how much margin you're going to use. So let's dive straight into the video. Okay, let me remove out my camera. Let's go in. All right, so let's dive straight in. So as you can see with NVIDIA, you can see like it's kind of like a double bottom, right? If you look at the RSI, right, this is the relative strength index. So the first dip was here during the market crash, because remember the S&P 500 crashed here, right? So the S&P it dropped in strength from this day here, and then this was the market crash. And Nvidia followed the S&P 500. It crashed from this period here to here, and then now we're in a buying range below the RSI, right? The channel. So this is also called channel trading. Another way to see channel trading is to use Bollinger Bands, but I love the relative strength index. So we have three stocks we are considering, and right now Nvidia is the one to buy. Now remember, at the beginning of the video I told you there will be a sense of consolidation, so don't expect a return within 2 days. At least give this move 1 month, because that's my style of trading. I trade within like monthly periods. So I'll say like give it like a month. Give it like a month. Believes AI can save the planet. Nvidia, Google are all in. So this is an article which has just appeared. Uh, it's kind of like positive news. It's like breaking news. All right. So this is what you want. All right. Where you have breaking news. I was trying to, let me see if I can. Earlier on I was saying the stock market and the stock market and pop culture are very much related. So okay, what am I looking for? Let's events, news, latest news. All right, let's see what you have on latest news. What could be driving the price? S&P has revised Nvidia's outlook to positive, highlighting strong momentum in artificial intelligence and the company's sustained leadership in the market while affirming its ratings. Nvidia partners with the Dominican Republic to create an AI center of excellence, boosting its presence in emerging markets and supporting future AI projects across multiple sectors. Nvidia partnered with OpenAI, investing up to $100 billion. OpenAI plans to buy millions of Nvidia's specialized chips, boosting Nvidia's sales outlook. So Bezos Fund believes AI can save the planet. Nvidia, Google, or in barons.com. So that's what we have here for latest news. So, and another thing I wanna, I want to like remind you is that we're in an earnings season. So towards the end of the year, we're in the earnings season because these companies are required to file their tax returns. So, wow, Nvidia has actually has some dividends, which is crazy. So yeah, so prepare for a market recovery. Another stock that I found was Meta. So with Meta, you can see the market crash began here in September. Meta did not survive the market crash too well as compared to Nvidia. It was hit very hard. You can see from the relative strength how it crashed, and then it began recovering. And now we are seeing it. It is in a breakout territory. Okay, remember we're looking at price action. And why I love Meta so favorably is because the earnings report is coming out next week. So watch out for Meta next week, Wednesday. And the the price pattern, the price action here is the doji, right? I think it's called the long-legged. We call this the long-legged doji. Now, what you need to understand about dojis is that they represent fear. So the crowd is fear, and they're in fear and in doubting. Same with Nvidia. So there's a lot of fear right now in the market. There is a lot of fear in the market. Okay, do that. There's a lot. No, let's do this. There's a lot of fear in the market. So I don't know. Hopefully via consolidation. So you can see the dojis represent a lot of fear. So this price action represents the breakout pattern of Meta. And remember, Meta has an earnings report next week on the 29th, a day before Nvidia. There is a lot of fear in Meta, even though the volume is negative. That's what's causing the negative volume. So what latest news is could be driving this Meta support? All right, so Meta Platforms will get a 3 billion payout from Blue Owl, which is investing 7 billion. This supports CEO Mark Zuckerberg's 65 billion plan to boost AI capabilities. Meta Platforms is scheduled to report its earnings next week, coinciding with announcements from major tech companies including Microsoft, Google, Apple, and Amazon.com. So these are the companies poised to have positive earnings. Now, in October 2025, Meta Platforms was fined 200 million euros under the EU's Digital Act Marketing Act, sort of ongoing investigation by the European Commission aimed at ensuring compliance with the law. India proposes strict rules to label AI content. All right, so this is not too good news. It's a little bit negative, but we have some earnings report coming up. And finally, we're going to look at uh, Chevron, which is an oil company which was once located in California. So this is another very good breakout pattern. So Chevron and Meta have produced very, very good breakout patterns. I'm trying to remember the name of this candlestick pattern. I'm trying to remember its name. I think this is the counter. Is it the counter attack? What's the name of this one? I think it's the opposite of the dark cloud cover, but I remember this pattern. I'm trying to put it. I'm trying to remember its name. Mm, what's the name of this chart pattern? I'm trying to remember the chart pattern name. What's the name of this candlestick chart pattern? Is it counter attack? think it's the piercing pattern. Yeah, it should be the piercing. Anyway, I think I've seen this chart pattern somewhere. I just can't remember where. But anyway, Chevron is definitely going to be one of the ones that you should watch out for. So Chevron's El Segundo refinery in California has a hydrocracker unit offline after a fire in October 2nd, affecting barrels per day and jet fuel. So this is negative news. Spending cuts, falling oil prices. So this is basically negative news that we have here. But one positive outlook is the earnings report. Watch out for that. And I think it's got the highest dividend yield amongst all these three. So conservatively, I would definitely buy Chevron. So remember, even as you are using margin, be very careful. Use what you can only risk. I know my community, you will love these uh these popular stocks. I know you love these popular stocks, and so I thought, hey, I made a decision a while ago to stop talking about them because I believe they make people broke. But I was like, hey, you know what? There's no harm to it, and I think it's even got positive volume. Like out of the three, I think it's the best because it has positive volume, unlike Nvidia and Meta. So these are the stocks that I would trade. Um, of course. Why didn't I leave a buy signal there? Uh, I wish there was a way to. Let me see if I can copy that and paste it here. Yeah, there you go. Put a buy right there. Okay. So expect consolidation, all right? So consolidation means it will be the market will move in the middle for a little while, for about a week. The reason why we're picking these obviously is because of the earnings report. So you're just going to have to enter now before the earnings report because this earnings season is gonna be crazy. This earnings season is gonna be crazy. So just prepare for it, especially next week. Maybe before I close out, let's see if I still have that indicator. Can we find something here? See what you got. Okay, that's the tweezer bottom. Mm, looks like a tweezer bottom and a bullish harami. So this one is definitely the strongest, just like I suspected, because we have a morning star pattern here. Okay. Also notice that the price action is also aligning with the 4 hour chart, right? So usually if the price is also above the 50-day moving average on the 4 hour chart, I believe that is a very, very good sign to think about. So I'm just gonna recommend Nvidia because I want to get likes, okay? Because everyone likes Nvidia. So it's the one I'm going to leave you with. I'd love to thank you so much for watching this video. Go out there, trade safe. Trading safe is very, 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 very important. So for that, I'd love to thank you for watching this video. It's been awesome. Trade safe out there. Take care and bye bye.